boys and girls, it's your teacher, Miss Nahad, going to read to you the Gingerbread Cowboy. So let's see what's going on in this book. Remember, the title of the book is The Gingerbread Cowboy. The author is Janet Squire, and the illustrator, the person that drew the pictures, is Holly Berry. So the very first page is a big bowl where somebody stirred the cookie dough to make the gingerbread cowboy. All right, first picture. There's a cowgirl and a cowboy, and looks like he might be eating some biscuits and jelly. Let's find out what's going on here. Sorry. Once upon a time, in the wild, wild west, there lived a rancher and his wife. Every morning, just as the sun was coming up, the rancher saddled his horse and fed the cattle while his wife baked some yummy biscuits. Biscuits with butter, biscuits with honey, biscuits with jelly. Yes, those breakfast biscuits were plump as pillows and tasty as the big Texas barbecue. They were so good and yummy. So he fed the cows and she made the biscuits. One day, just as the sun was coming up, the rancher's wife decided she was tired of making biscuits. So she measured and mixed, and she decided to make some gingerbread dough. So something different. She rolled that dough flat and cut out the shape of a gingerbread boy. But not just any boy. He had boots on his feet, he had a hat on his head, and he had a big belt buckle made of spun sugar. So this was no ordinary gingerbread boy. This was a rootin' tootin' cowboy with boots and a hat on. He was a gingerbread cowboy. Look at him with his belt buckle and his hat. She took raisins and candies and nuts and gave him two bright eyes, a laughing, smiling mouth, and a cowboy vest with fringe, and she put him in the oven to bake. So there he is in the oven, or I think he's in the oven, and uh-oh, look at her face, and look at his face. Something must be going on. Let's make a prediction. What do you think happened? Since the oven is empty, where do you think the gingerbread cowboy went? Let's see. I sure am hungry for biscuits, said the rancher, leaning over and sniffing the rodeo romping good smelling coming out of the oven. He opened the door to the oven for a peek. And as quick as a flick of a cow pony's tail, out jumped the gingerbread cowboy, and he ran out the door as fast as his boots could carry him. So the rancher opened the oven door, and the gingerbread cowboy Cookie took off running towards the door. "Whoa!" shouted the rancher. "Come back!" cried his wife. But the gingerbread cowboy just laughed and said, giddy up, as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man." So there he goes, running away from his rancher and his rancher's wife. And I guess he's headed towards the desert because there's some kind of a animal there. Let's see what that is. He ran and ran until he came to a roadrunner. I was about to have lizard for breakfast, said the Roadrunner. But I think I'll eat you instead. The Roadrunner, this is the bird, a Roadrunner, doesn't want to eat lizard. Now he wants to eat the gingerbread cowboy crawling under the fence. The gingerbread cowboy laughed. Ha 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 ha. He said, "Giddy up, giddy up. As fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man." He wiggled through the coral fence and raced away as fast as his boots could carry him. So he got away from the Roadrunner until he came to a band of javelinas munching on some cactus pads. "Gingerbread," shouted the javelinas. "Hee-haw, that sounds better than these hard cactuses." The gingerbread cowboy just laughed and said, "You can't catch me. Giddy up, as fast as you can. I'm the gingerbread man." He galloped past a big prickly cactus and raced away as fast as his boots could carry him. So he got away from the javelinas, he got away from the Roadrunner, and turn the page here, I got a little sticker. Until he came to a herd, hey, that was one of our vocabulary words. Until he came to a herd of longhorn cattle. I think they're going to want to eat them too. Grazing in the field. No more grass for us," said the herd. They cried, "We want gingerbread." But the gingerbread cowboy just laughed and said, giddy up, as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man." He ducked between their legs and raced away as fast as his little boots could carry him. So let's see if we can see him. There he is in the corner. He's running away from the herd of cattle. So let's stop here and take a little break and see if the cattle can catch him and have some gingerbread. See you soon.